I looked through the agenda and I did not see these items being discussed, and I have a couple of very brief questions I'd like to address the council and see if we can get an answer on. At the last meeting, there was a slide that was presented publicly that said CIP expenditures. And I'm reading from that slide, and it says Town Hall, as in the infamous skier building, $1.5 million cash purchase for a town hall relocation. My question is, does the current 2016 budget to be approved next month contain a line item in there to purchase the skier building?
No, the line item reads, town renovation, relocation, that's the line item.
It says on the slide, I'm reading from the slide, I have a copy of it if you'd like to see it, Town Hall, $1.5 million cash purchase for Town Hall relocation.
So it
That
was
is
a
not in the
typo,
budget.
and we discussed it at our meeting, that it was a typo.
So there is nothing in the, so when the budget gets approved, there's no money being approved to buy the skier building, is that correct?
There is no money being approved to buy the skier building. There is a line item that could be used for relocation or renovation of the existing town hall. If I may, Town Council looked at several opportunities for relocation and renovation as part of the Stan Clausen work over the last 2 work sessions.
I'll take that as a no. Second question, and I'm moving along quickly here. Everyone who pays attention to their property taxes knows that the Avon current mill levy is 12.207 mills. Now, everyone also that pays attention knows that our collective property taxes will be going up in January 2016 because the Eagle County assessor has already seen to that. We also know, who pays attention, that there is some long-term bond debt that's being retired soon, which means the council has wiggle room, should they choose to lower the mill levy from 12.207 to something else. My question is, when will the discussion of lowering the mill levy actually take place?
You're correct. There's existing just over 3 mills that today is used to repay debt that funded the roundabouts. The last payment is in 2016, so the 3 mills are needed to make that payment. Money's become available in 2017. The town council does multi-year budgets, and that's the time to look at what happens in 2017 to those 3 mills currently paying that debt.
All right, I'd like to make an additional comment to your comment on that point. When the money was approved for the roundabouts, there was nothing in the ballot language, nor was there any expectation that that long-term debt would continue on. So by all rights, the taxpayers should be able to look forward to dropping those 3 mills off of our property taxes.
You're absolutely right. They go away unless there's a vote to reinstate them.
Okay, that's
Correct.
acceptable. If it goes to the vote, I have no issue with that. Which brings me to my third question here. I've been reading some material in the town council packet, which has caused some level of concern on my part, and I know on others' parts as well. One of the things that's listed there is still the option to council to use COPs for this very big multi-million-dollar long-term finance, and I am dead set against using COPs. Rather, we take this to a vote of the citizens in Avon and let the citizens decide, do you want to take on this additional multi-million-dollar debt for several years? So I'm very concerned that the council may be considering sidestepping the voters, not going to the voters for these long-term multi-million-dollar capital improvement projects. So I would like to encourage council to remove that term, COPs, from your vocabulary here. And if you want to go ahead and look at those projects, just get it in front of the voters, make your business case, and then let the voters decide.
And we have definitely made it very clear that that is our intention.
Excellent. Okay, well, on that, I promise to be brief. Those are my questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to step up?
Angelo Loria, Wildridge resident. I'm not sure if we're going to talk about the charrette that we did last week, or last meeting. So I just wanted to make a comment on that if that's not on the agenda.
Sure.
I know we're talking about the possibility of putting a skate park where the current fire station is. That came up at the last meeting.
I don't think we've I don't think any of us have been talking about that,
All right,
or even making a decision on anything
I
like
know that wasn't a decision, nothing was made on it.
Yeah,
But I know when I was sitting here, that was mentioned. And I just wanted to bring up the fact that a skate park next to a library is not a really good idea. Not against a skate park, but not next to the library. The other thing I thought I heard too was something about maybe moving the paddle boats to the other side of the lake. And I want to comment on that because on the other side of the lake where the swim beach is, there is already a parking issue over there. I own a unit in Beaver Bench, and every weekend in the summer, they're overflowing onto the street out there and into Beaver Bench parking lot. So if we move paddle boats over there, that's going to make more people go over there. The other questions I would have about that is this side of the lake where the paddle boats currently are is deeper than that side of the lake. I would think it'd be smarter to have the paddle boats in the deeper water so you're not churning up the bottom of the lake. And I am not certain how those docks are anchored out there, but I hope we don't have to drain the lake and put more holes in our membrane already. So those are just some comments that I had.
no, they're great comments. Thank you very much for sharing them.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Angela.